The broadcast is live. Now you share this link to Facebook, and whoever wants to jump on can. Oh, come on. But yeah, like, so from that point on, I was like, I am done sharing like actual personal information across the web. Yeah.
I wish more people were. That's you.
That's, yeah, I wish, like you said, you're getting at more people would jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, one of my responsibilities when I was at Boston University, I worked in the general counsel's office, which are the lawyers that work on site for the university.
Right.
And one of my responsibilities was, most people don't know, it's called FERPA at the RPA. It's the federal law that governs confidentiality for education institutions.
Okay.
What can you share about your student? What can't you share about your student? What can you talk about? What can't you talk about?
It's almost like HIPAA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For the health professions. So, yeah. But all these professors and everything, they don't know.
No, they don't know.
That's not their job.
Yeah.
You know, you're a sociology professor. What the heck do you know about sharing information, not sharing information? So my job was not only to write the FERPA guidelines, the official ones, to show how the university was complying, but then to write FERPA for dummies in like a brochure format.
Just
so
to highlight.
so that everybody knows. Look, just so you know, we just agreed to do the following. That means you too.
Yeah.
So, Joe, was there a session last Friday?
No. Well, I was talking about the one you were a part of.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about last Friday. Was there one because I was meeting the weekend for those.
No, there's not.
So, right, you left off.
Yep, your guys were getting ready to head out of town, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think the only thing we didn't do, we didn't like replenish supplies.
Right.
And stuff like
I know you hadn't left, but I knew
Right.
that was about where you guys
that.
were.
Yeah.
We did replenish, and we have the quarter.
Since your content disclaimer.
Yeah. Thumbprint or something.
What is it?
Do you need a thumbprint so that we can?
No, this is for people because this goes on YouTube and anybody can watch
Right.
this. So that gave them
Got the mature audiences warning on there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that.
and about if we make puns and jokes and reflect actual events, and that has nothing to do with the actual events or parties or affiliates, any of that fun stuff.
The only way they can strike us now is if we talk shit about a certain company.
You're allowed your opinion.
Yeah, but I'm talking about acting like there's facts on it.
All right. So,
Like, say it's a fact that Reese's had sold and screwed over millions of customers last year.
comments on this channel are those of the speakers and or authors are for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, okay, so that gives it that.
Yep.
It's a short one, but that's pretty well
Pretty
written.
broad.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to come after me for a D&D session.
You never know.
You never know. My cousin got a cease and desist act on one of his YouTube channels, just goofing off talking about some stuff. It's like, yeah, you have to take that down.
Somebody important.
Right?
That's
That's pretty cool, isn't it? We need to battle for it. That's one thing I love.
Have you ever had the party move so fast that you ran out of storyline?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
And you had to end the
What's-
session?
No, what's worse though is when you have stories, but they go in a complete direction where you have no story. And they just had to go that way. No, we're going to go east.
I told you that, right?
Yeah,
The campaign I had, like design.
You tell him that one.
I spent weeks designing this town I knew everybody who lived there. I knew what was hidden where. I knew what they were going to accomplish in this town, everything like that. And as they're approaching the town, the party just goes, you know what? This doesn't feel right to me. We should just go around. And I'm thinking, don't go around. I don't know what's on the other side of the town. You were supposed to spend like 4 sessions exploring the town, and they're like,
All the
no,
side
we want
quests
to
you
go
had.
around. Yeah, we want to go around the town. I'm like, okay, so there's a forest.
I start walking through.
And they're like, well, what's on the other side of the town? I'm like, I wish I knew. I really don't know. So I wound up putting something out there that was so horrific that they ran back. That's what you get for messing up my plan.
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill, for your show.
They didn't spend as much time as they needed to in the town, but they did what they needed to. They took off. They found the one important thing, and then they were out of there. I don't know what it was about the description of the town that spooked them, but you got them. They were just like, we don't want to be here. I'm like, that's too bad. It's actually really cool.
It's a very cool town, guys.
It's a really cool town. You should. There's a sign that literally says, "This is a cool town. You should come visit."
I might scare them off more.
Yeah, absolutely. How did they know we were going to be here?
Guys, this is pretty cool. You should probably check it out.
That's exactly what they'd say if it was a trap.
That thing about the castle story I read about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't read this castle. I read an article that was, it's pretty much damn rats. And this guy was talking about, he had this tall tower, and the objective at the main top of this tower is this wizard, and blah 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 blah. And, you gotta go. That's your place.
If you get to the top of the tower,
Right. Yeah, more than likely you're going to find what you're looking for. That. It's a very large tower. Leon expected us to spend many sessions going to this tower. The road would take us, most of the walls look like us. And he told us, like, I can see all this. So where's my where's my pin in the rope? And I'll go up and I'll lower your rope. And they successfully just get out the side of the tower, show the wizard, and everything they do in one session. The guy was like, whoa!
It's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's not supposed to happen that way.
I would quickly install some thief-proof stuff.
Exactly.
Maybe a magical barrier.
Just make it super simple.
Or a window on there, and you happen to be making some noise, and someone peeks out. Oh, go get a bucket of tar. There's
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that the wizard didn't think something like that was
As a DM, I would have had the contingency.
Yes.
I really would have. They decided to try to levitate climb this tower. There's somebody on guard that's not fine. It's not that easy to pull.
I decided to make me one.
I noticed, right on. Yeah.
Okay, tacos. Well, we're trying to figure out what's another good parties.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Spring is awesome. We're trying to
Or
get
is
something
it
that
no
people
fun
can just
for
stick
me?
together and get what they want.
Right.
What about quesadillas?
It's a good
Essentially
one.
the same thing.
You could do the like make your own heroes kind of thing. You put out
Yeah.
some ham and cheese and
We could do that.
Yeah.
like deli stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
Because we were thinking like a cheese and meat platter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, just
Play
kind
on
of,
that.
Fruit platters.
I think that's what we'll probably do. We'll
Yeah,
mix
we'll
it
do
up.
that next time. Yeah.
Just the switch.
What is it?
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I walk around in the dark
No, it's
all
all right.
day
It's
long.
all right.
Oh, it's looking pretty tasty. Thank you. I think I saw a little tiny bit of wine. Yeah, thank you. And my house.
Is this Jack Daniel's salsa?
Yes, it is. honey.
Oh, Ethan, are you 21?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The correct answer is yes.
Just saying, I wasn't gonna ask for your ID or anything. Oh,
So, how was everybody's day?
My day was great.
Good.
I worked.
Yeah.
Good day though. Did you work
You have to
today?
come home twice today.
I
on
got
a
to
week.
spend a week watching kids sweat.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
I was there reading with us and everything.
They were sweating.
So either they did really badly, which seemed to be really embarrassing, or they did really well and they're missed out the bonus. So we'll find out. If I decide to buy everybody dinner over the summer,
There you go.
There you go.
Wait, dude. Are you one of those teachers that come in and like joke around with your students, or
I don't believe you.
no?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty humorous.
It is.
One of the funniest bone in the body?
Wait out for you, or you just like.
He didn't use it.
Yeah. Either that or the funny bone. You gotta
I
get
had
the
to be
funny
sure. I don't care if you did.
So did you decide you wanted to play tonight?
I'm gonna play next time.
Okay.
So we gotta build me a character and stuff.
Mhm.
I gotta do all that.
I think it'll be fun.
We
Kind
have a
of
whole bunch
twist.
of characters sitting around doing nothing. You can pick them up.
I kind of twist her arm into it. I was like, you should really play. I think you'll have a blast. She enjoys the story and listening. And
Yeah, it's fun.
It's like watching a TV show, reading a book, but you
Mhm.
actually get to decide. You know those points in the TV show where you think to yourself, "You are so stupid. Why would you do that?"
It's happened a lot lately for me when you did you ever watch Mad Men when it was on?
I did not.
No.
That's
See, I didn't
the one
watch it
about
when
the
it was
advertising.
right. I didn't watch it when it was on either because when people blow up about a show, I'm like, I'll wait for the Netflix on this. You know,
Like,
it's
wait,
7
wait,
seasons,
wait,
and
wait,
I'm
wait,
all
wait.
fired up that it's in 7 seasons. I just started the 3rd season today. I'm a little excited about it.
Game of Thrones, I officially unfollowed my cousin the other day because he posted the only person in my entire newsfeed on Facebook decided to post a spoiler. And
I haven't seen
I was like,
the last
unfollow.
I'm one behind.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. I want to wait till it's completely done, and then I can watch them all at my leisure.
Yeah, people at work just kept running into my room and going, "Oh my gosh, you have to go really up." I'm like, I'm trying to wait until the end time. Like, there's no way that they're gonna hold out. They're eventually gonna tell me something.
Mhm.
Thanks, Nathan.
Oh, that should be Sarah. There she is. How's it going? Sarah, this is
Hi, I'm Tim. How are you?
Tim. I feel like your face is familiar.
Just my face.
Yeah. I ate before I left. Thank you. Smells good.
Would you like a glass of wine?
No, I've got a bit of a migraine.
Get some water so that.
I'm good. I brought it soda just in
Tylenol?
case. I just took a migraine medicine. I'm good. I'm good. Huge. I'm not still in the spot, am I? Are you sure?
no. How was your day?
Hmm.
How was your day?
Work. Dentist appointment. They want to take my teeth away from me.
Oh, no.
And they will if you pay them.
I will. I'll do that for another month though.
Made a joke about surgeons. He's like, surgeons get paid to do surgery. Oh, there they are.
Bag of dice.
Oh. A lot of things.
Yeah.
All right.
Now this guy's dice are pretty damn cool.
They are pretty
What
cool.
you got? What you got there? Oh, you have the metal ones.
Golly. You don't roll
What kind
straight,
of-
you just spoil it.
What kind of metal are they?
I don't know. Cool looking.
love it. Cool
They
looking
could
one.
just be coated, but they feel.
They're pretty
No, they're
dense.
solid. Roll them. The sound just makes it feel like you're doing it. They don't flop around. They don't leave
Ooh,
the
this
table.
20 though. Shit. Sad. I always.
And I talked to
feel
Joe.
shitty.
Technically speaking, if I use the dice enough, he's gonna raise my strength. So
Yeah, because they're weighted. That makes sense. That's fucking hilarious.
+2 to weighted dice,
mhm.
but you might put a minus on your speed.
So I just finished watching a buddy of mine's campaign on YouTube, and I think I'm gonna start watching or listening to our campaign. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
It gets pretty comical.
I know.
Like,
I
it's
just want to
pretty
see. I just
comical.
want to compare it. I just want to compare it and see like how it is with like other people. I
Mhm.
guess.
Everybody runs it a little differently.
Alright. So you're gonna hate Joe after he tells you the recap.
I don't
Recap.
know what happened.
No,
What
wait.
happened?
You
It's
guys
funny.
find one of those.
Ooh.
That's a very large boot.
Remember
Just
the group
one.
chat?
Mhm.
Remember the group chat? Very big sheet of film.
Yeah.
Very-
That's why you're gonna hate him. Because it's like a really big boot, really big
the
sheet of
map
film.
pointed to that.
Oh yeah, you did mention that
Yeah.
you found what the map was pointing to. I was always wondering what the name was about.
A
Like,
very large sheet
at
of
first I
film.
thought it was like because I wasn't here for the first
And
round.
I have it in my inventory.
So you're holding it.
And it's
What are you
literally
again?
called
He's brave.
You're Dragonborn. Okay.
Dragonborn Monk.
All right.
Probably fit this.
What does it do? Do we know what it does?
All we
You
know.
don't know much of anything right now. You're
Oh,
kind of incapacitated.
Oh well, yeah.
You're a goblin's
yeah.
I think
lair.
all we know is that it's super heavy.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
these dice.
It's not very
Like the
heavy
dice.
for me.
Well, the description of the boot is very immaculate boot, very well designed. And even though it was found deep in a pit of slop from giants, like bones and everything,
Okay.
when you pick it up, it seemed like nothing stuck to it. It's clean. Like it's still in perfect shape.
Oh, it's really cool because last
Oh no, you guys did kind of get appraised. Well, that one guy that
Yeah.
put the monocle.
Yeah.
Ready.
I'm
Feel
gonna
free.
wait.
I'll mark it
File
next to it.
whatever you need. My
Thank you,
favorite are
Doc.
the marbled ones, like these ones.
yeah.
And then I got the set of where are they? These ones are all the same, and then one of them looks like someone took a nice chunk out of it.
Nice.
Fred.
It's fun,
Ooh. I like that.
right?
Do you like that one? It's yours. No, really. Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just have it.
See, she just said you can just have it.
That was a question.
Oh, was it?
Question.
Oh, the answer is yes. You can just have it.
Ooh, I like that one too. These are all really nice.
He asked me when I get the question.
I don't know.
Oh,
You've
I
got
like
to
the dark
trade
green
these.
set.
You've got to trade these.
No.
Or your old phone.
Oh.
If you're looking to add to your collection, I will bring all the.
And then it came with one set of like a full
Matching ones.
matching
Mhm.
set.
Oh, those are
How
cool.
pretty. Green's one of my yellow and green, my favorite colors. So I
It
was
kind of
happy I
reminds
had a
me
nice
of
green set.
like a water tank, like shallow water.
Yeah, right.
Red and black.
Like a
are
little-
just people get married.
Yeah, sometimes I like pick color based on like this, that, and the other, and then like my original. These are my original sets. This is a set. I'm actually accidentally missing one.
Yeah.
These ones are a buddy of mine. He gave them to me, my first ever set from the 60s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Gave them to me along with these.
Super fast, like 6 hours.
Yeah, loaded.
Loaded.
They're waiting on the bottom.
Ah,
Those are
that
really
makes it a
cool.
whole lot.
Did you roll one?
Yeah.
You can
Hello?
roll
Yeah,
a one
Phil.
on them. See, you just rolled a one. You can roll one, and they're hard. It's hard to do that.
Like you can feel the game.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, but this is kind of cheating.
No,
yeah,
it's actually the
yeah.
definition. Of
Yeah, I don't use it.
5 minutes there is.
Like I just
No
rolled
problem.
3 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you roll your stats with those.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. I think I have a red D6. Usually 3. Oh, you already got, or 4. What's my clear ones here? I've got these like clear purpley ones that are super.
That's cool too.
I think I had like 2 of these. Oh, there's some that are still on the bottom of the back here. Yeah, here's my second one. Some little-
Let's start rolling my stats with these. Yeah, 4.
I think you probably just need the 3. You roll 3 6s every single time. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there's something really cool. We rolled 19s. We both rolled 19s, right? We were searching through that pile. We found like 30 things in there. Yeah, just giant pile, like random things. Like I got, what was it?
Some really cool gem stuff, right?
Yeah, I got in the master thing.
And yeah, and your weapon, you got a monk weapon.
Shit.
Must
Yeah.
master.
You write it down.
Yes, but I sold it
Ah,
because it wasn't worth it.
no. Have any of the things been cursed? Have you checked? Have you done any detect magic or any shit? Any detect?
Nope.
No. Nothing's. You haven't heard any demonic voices or anything like that. Good.
You mean in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, because I hear them in real life.
Oh, okay. Good.
Not in the game.
Same.
What something that is really cool is me being a monk. I guess the new edition, 5th edition.
Yeah.
They have the like like how you can pick the type of monk you are. You being a dragonborn, I can choose what kind of dragon I am and what kind of monk I am.
Kind of like how I've got circles with druid. Like I chose like circles.
Yeah, me, I did Way of the 4 Elements. So I can use water whip, which means I can throw something or bring it 25 feet closer, and it's 3d10s plus 1d10 for every people that I use.
And
it
is
only
it just
costs
the
2.
one element, or like you'll eventually like add on the
All
other
the
elements?
Like how much damage did I do last time? It's 28? 28? 30?
Who else is joining in?
Brandon May, after he was talking about it like 2 days ago, he's like, he thumbs up on the Friday, and then I tagged him. He looked, his icon dropped down, and he saw where I tagged him. I haven't heard from him. So it might just be to us.
You might want to call
No, I don't. I want to. I'd love if he joined in, but he saw it. He knows this is going
who
on.
else?
That's just going to be Jason's going to a concert.
I like how he worded it.
Yeah. he got trapped, basically. All right, so Estrella, is everybody ready? Let me start there first. Make sure everybody's on board. You wake up and it's dark and there's something over you. Do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
It's
Who
some
is
kind of cloth.
Oh, so I'm covered.
Mhm.
My head is covered by a cloth.
Your body is.
Oh, my whole body.
and
I'm in a body bag.
you feel like there's not much room for movement.
You're saying it.
At least I'm alive in this body bag.
Yeah.
I tried to escape. I tried to
Yeah.
escape. Use my scimitar and
No, I mean it's obvious there's just a cloth over you, and as you rise up, you notice you have all your stuff.
okay.
You notice that your other companions that you're used to are in the cart beside you, and they're not moving, but they're breathing.
Everybody
You guys-
besides these two,
Well,
basically.
you don't know
Okay.
those two. You guys see her just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you notice him, but you don't know him. But you guys see her just come up out of the cart.
Do you want to mind?
Yeah.
So
um,
fuck yeah. Hello.
so yeah, you guys should probably get.
Well,
Quite
welcome
good.
back. Winston.
Winston, yes, that's right, Winston. Hello, Winston. What's up? Where are we? Who is this?
Brady.
This
Both
is
Brady.
this is my friend or Meridian, and he is tagged along from this town, and we have accomplished some things as we go. And he would wish to travel along with us.
What are you doing?
What's up, Lord? What?
What's
I'm
up,
sorry,
Lord?
what are you?
Alex.
You're I'm so bad at
I
knowing
love
the.
those.
I'm so bad at knowing the
I mean-
like relations between different like races and stuff. Like I know like elves like look down upon other races and stuff like
Especially
that.
when they introduce themselves as Lord.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Tieflings and elves be close, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And then we have no issue. What's
But I do believe dragons are tieflings. But anyways,
up?
since we know each other already.
Yeah.
So
So we're in a cart. Are we moving? What direction are we going into?
You are obviously in a town.
We're in a town in this cart,
and
in this body bag.
there's a
Because they were pulling a car of bodies under. And so the townsfolk are obviously just curious of what's going on.
I tell you about how the map. We went to a cave, found this boot, pulled up, we got a boot.
It's a very large boot.
Anyways, I say, well, the map's pointing towards them, no matter which way I face it.
So you've checked to like move the map and the boot around, and it keeps doing its thing.
So I'm like, whatever we were looking for, it's this boot. I just don't know what it means yet.
Well, he's been last episode.
Yeah,
Um,
last episode.
I'm just gonna take a look around the crowd
Mhm.
and everything and see if anyone's paying more attention to us. Than
I was about to say, is there anybody suspicious around it?
Anyone listening in on the story, anyone who's checking this out. I mean, obviously we got a crowd because a bunch of people running around on the wagon, which is why we're standing there guarding. it.
Right.
Smart man.
You notice a couple of people off into the background just kind of whispering towards each other and just eyeballing you more differently than the rest.
Perhaps this is a conversation that we need to actually get.
Well, are you good on supplies?
If I still have everything that's, yeah, I'm good on rations, I'm good on javelins. I don't think I
It was a
need
place you
anything.
said you find like basic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's basic shops and
And
things
then
like
you used
that.
up torches and all
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
okay,
to.
so we need-
Need
that.
torches as well.
Those.
Those
Those are
are
incredibly helpful.
They were, weren't
what's your
they?
type of sight?
Oh, I can see in the dark. I've got
You have
dark vision, and I can also produce flame. So if we ever need, light that
Okay,
way,
so-
I can do that. But it would be smart to have torches and oil so I don't use up all my spell slots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I know, right?
I guess we to go to this
You-
a
see-
basic shop looking for.
All right. I mean, obviously, we can easily just go ahead and do the math and get your supplies back together.
I mean, if we really wanted to be cheap, we could just get some sticks and do
But you need cloth and then
it. Yeah, no,
oil.
we can still do
You
it.
just have to put the oil on them.
Since we got the cart and everything like that, we're very careless.
I guess all we really need is oil or cloth. Because we don't really need. Or should we just buy torches and
Sure, just buy, they're pretty cheap.
I didn't want to. Are we still one horse short?
Yes. No, you guys went bought another one, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I made a very bad roll.
Oh, no.
I got kicked off my horse and it ran off.
Rip.
Anyway.
I mean, and even if we were one horse short, I could wild shape into one,
Yeah,
help.
the only thing was
But I don't
tried
wanna
to
do
use
that.
my horse one saddle, and that didn't work too well. Anyways, yeah.
Are we in a big cart? Is it a big cart? And it's got the whole party in
Well, I
it?
mean, it's
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a average sized cart that you can squeeze quite a few people into a cart. So there wasn't much room for wiggle in there for you. All right. Let me know when you guys are rationed up and restocked.
How much are torches? Or you guys?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Who got book?
Early is done by one of those.
Oh, I know I sent you that ooze. Did I send you that ooze thing?
I don't think so.
Here we go. Said ooze.
Yeah.
Ooh. I actually.
I'll take care of buying everything.
I thought you were talking about ooze.
You're not immune.
No. And then I found this guy.
Alright, so torches and oil.
Actually, no, we have that lantern.
Yeah, but you need oil up there. One.
Yes,
You could just get a bunch of oil.
Yeah, I have the small lantern, and then we found a bigger lantern.
Yep.
So I'll just get 10 packs of oil and 10 torches. It's 2 oil, so. Okay.
What? That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
That's pretty cool. Check that out, guys. Sorry to interrupt.
Nice.
I'm just imagining that and just like put in like oozing
Yeah.
up towards you.
The sharks and everything in it.
Giant tentacle.
But this is
It's
this
an
is
ooze.
on dry land.
Like it would just come
Yeah.
up to you and engulf you.
How common is magic?
It's fairly uncommon. I'd like to think. And in large places, you can find magical items, but they're mostly mundane. But the true art in this world of creating powerful magic items, you have to know powerful mages.
What about simple stuff like healing potions?
Oh, healing potions exist. Yep.
Okay.
No,
In a town this small? Because I know you said there's not.
they don't.
Unless we found somebody who might have one.
Yeah,
That disappeared.
exactly.
I got it.
Are
Last
you just thinking about for the stock up, or do you need healing right now?
I don't. We actually sat around until we were.
well, I mean,
Yeah, this
got
is
some
like-
rest?
Last time we got
Gotcha.
pretty.
last
heavy.
session you told me we could get small healing potions, but they're 50 little piece.
Yeah, but not like necessarily here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
same.
probably in a different town. Sure.
Okay, so it's something to keep an eye out for because I don't have any way of healing.
I can heal in case we do need it.
Unfortunately, you
Yeah.
were unconscious at the time,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we
sorry.
just very helpful.
Just
We
grab my
came really
hands and
close.
You rubbed your head and everything. It didn't help at all.
We came really close to dying. Somehow I
anything,
got
my
this.
horn stabbed you even more.
It was pretty funny because last session, I think this man ran like a mile with a on my shoulder. Through the cave.
He jumped into combat and I was shooting past him. He got hit and he ran right on past me.
I said,
But he
no.
did come back for me, so I'm okay with that.
Okay,
So-
so now we're on the road.
As you are at the shop, there is a overjoyed merchant that comes up. He's like, "Hi, sir.
Yes.
My name's Sawyer. Nice to meet you."
Pleasure.
He's like, "Are you happen to be heading to Dustman, the capital? Are you heading north, sir?
Why might you need to know that?
Because I have a package that needs delivered to my friend Maximus there, and I will pay you very handsomely for it. He's a guard of the castle.
Whatever you do not give it to me. Tell me about it. Just
He shows you there's a sealed package.
Do we
of a
all hear
little-
this, or is he?
He went to the store.
Oh,
um,
okay, yeah. So
But
we're
he's like, my friend Maximus, he's a guard of the castle. He says, I'll give you 20 gold pieces now, and he'll give you 20 when you deliver it.
Well, since we're heading that way anyway. That sounds like a reasonable.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. He said, I would go, but I have business to take care of in this town. He's like, he'd be on the southern west corner of the castle's tower, southwest. Most likely by
You
you,
guys need.
Maximus. He stands post on the exterior door, and there should be some, it should be fairly obvious that it's him.
Very well.
Awesome. Thank you. And he hands you the package and 20 gold.
I shall have the mystery package.
Yeah, so should we ask
Should
what's
open
in this package, or
It's sealed with wax.
oh.
You can't open it.
You can, but then you break the seal.
Yes, you leave out the
I have the whole diplomat set. I've got all the wax and everything.
I'll bet you,
resealed.
yeah.
Then
Oh.
again,
That's the beauty of all that.
Everyone's gonna have a time.
scary thing about that, it might be poison, arsenic. Or something.
Mhm.
Alright. So, anything else from town before we head out?
I don't need anything.
Okay. What do we notice about the package?
It's
Smell, weight, size.
a small package about this big. It's just a square little box. It's very light, and there's just like a single item
And the
jostling
box
around
is
it.
sealed with sealing wax.
Yeah.
With
A ribbon.
an emblem in
Yeah,
it, or
it
just
has an
the
emblem.
melted.
How far north is this that we need to go to drop off this package, and how far north are we going?
Good question.
Like, what's our destination and where is this
Well,
lie?
you're royalty, correct?
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you recognize the empire?
There's no heraldry scale anymore.
You know what?
There's no heraldry scale anymore.
Right. No. I mean, it doesn't look like it is
It's
a
just like a merchant's
right.
seal.
Yeah. It looks like it's either a family seal or something along that line. It's definitely not royalty what you know of.
Okay.
It's not even that elaborate of a seal.
Sorry, what town
Good-
were
good
we just
question.
in?
You're in Copious at the moment,
Yes, okay.
and your goal is to
Oh,
make it
there's
to the
Dustbin.
capital, Dustbin.
Okay.
Which strangely is the next stop on the road. So.
Oh yeah, he.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a
So,
country border?
It is. You're entering another country after. You know, straight to the capital. And it, funny enough, you came from the capital of Roth originally, Montauk.
Yeah.
And you guys halfway
Wow.
across the country right
You
now.
guys fucking amazing.
Yeah, they got stuck in Teos forever.
Yeah, we were there for a while.
All right.
Kept on going back out west and back to Cheetos
yeah, y'all
and back
had the
out west.
castle.
Yes, and we got stuck in the castle. That was in between Teos and Hurston, I think.
Hearst.
Yeah,
Hurston.
it was out west here of Teos. It
Mm.
was Rika's castle. I remember Dustbin on, I'm pretty sure I did this right. Dustbin is a 3-day march with horse and carriage.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not too bad. You know,
Okay. So, I guess
it's
we
probably a lot
travel-
more than that, but
And that's with rests and everything like that.
yeah, I mean, no, it's, yeah, with rest and everything.
Well, I
That's-
feel
As honestly, now that I'm looking at it, it's probably a lot farther than that. I want to say 3 days because I can't find
it's a really weird
I felt like it was
feeling.
108 miles.
Really weird
Well,
feeling.
yeah, from Copious. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because most of these you can make in 1 day.
Yeah, the thing is, we made it to Teos from the other capital in like a day.
Yeah. So, I have a really weird feeling, but I want to inspect like the workings of the code.
Okay.
I don't
Do
know,
an
I just have a
investigation.
really
Yeah, do an
weird-
investigation.
I have a really weird feeling about it. I don't know why. It's a 5.
The cart looks like a cart.
Ah, wheels.
Yes. Oh, good.
Why do you feel this way? Was it not very sturdy?
No, it's not that. It's just I just have a feeling that I mean we kind of did leave the color overnight with a bunch of people surrounding it, not knowing what happened to it, if rust or something,
Bomb.
All right. Well, he's actually made a really good point. So I guess
That was
I'll,
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take a look on that. I'm not gonna problem with staying car, but I guess we'll look around also. Make sure nobody put anything on there that wasn't supposed to be on there, or it took anything off. It was on there before. Investigation. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
investigation.
No, never mind.
So 12.
I'm not even sure it's a car.
No. Ooh, a squirrel.
Ah, what an interesting point.
Yeah.
I don't-
Of course.
I don't think I'm able to investigate again, am I?
No. All right, so you guys are off
Yep.
on your way to Dustbin.
What time is this? Are we at?
I'm calling it morning because I know you guys want to rest for the night too, right?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did sleep at night. That's why we got more.
Yeah, so this is like early mid-morning. You guys are taking off. All right, let's see. So day 1, you guys are just marching away, and up ahead
Happens?
there are 3 large, medium-sized creatures step out into the road.
What creatures? Do I know what creatures these are?
My
we're in like forest land
You are
still.
in true.
You're actually at this
Mhm.
point starting. Thanks
Are
for bringing
we?
that up. You're starting to get into rolling hills at this point.
Okay.
As you can see, the mountain range kind of tapers off right through here.
Yeah, I see. 'Cause I am down from where I found them. Where was that area? Is that mountainous ish,
Down-
or is
down
that
here?
no? I think I was from kind of more of the swampy area
Right, that would be
around the
all through here.
outskirts of Mongo.
Okay, but yeah, you guys come across 3 ogres.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Step
shit.
out into the road in front of you.
Well,
Isn't he pretty?
do
Everybody,
ogres talk? Do they speak?
I'll
Do they
find
speak
out.
tongue?
I'll find out what they speak.
Ogres are not giants. That's what I thought. It looks a lot like you.
Well, they are giant.
Oh, they're
Oh,
giants.
yes. They do speak languages. Anyways, everybody should probably roll initiative at this
Does
point.
it look like the giant that we saw today?
Well, they are definitely going last.
Mm-hmm. Try.
No, they do not look like that giant. What'd you get?
Tree.
That's what I thought. Do you have an initiative?
Oh, 2.
So 5 altogether.
No. -1. So it's 2.
What you guys got?
16.
16? Both?
Yeah.
Reroll them.
20.
You guys, I got myself
All right. There's initiative. All right.
Are we gonna keep that as marching order, or
Ooh, don't do that. I mean, you guys are all right around the cart.
oh yeah. So there we are in the cart, and there.
What's the range?
Did he say there's 3 of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are 3.
Don't. Really? He only put out 2 of the giant guys with clubs. That's something hard.
Really, there probably shouldn't be 3. This was planned for another person or 2. Because that really might kill you guys. I really don't want you to die right here.
Okay,
Thanks,
yeah,
appreciate
please,
it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
All right, so there's 2 ogres that step out into the road in front of you. Yeah. About
Okay.
80 feet in front of you.
Well,
And-
How close are they together?
They're all right, fine. So it's still probably about 80 feet.
about 5 feet away from each
Okay.
Yeah,
other.
they're blocking the road.
Okay. Well,
I got a good
feel like
idea.
before we start, attacking, we should see like what they're doing in this area. They're probably just, they've got a little work camp in the area that they're ogering at.
She's so sweet.
She's so sweet.
Unfortunately, I get to go first.
All right, what do you do? Viridian?
Yep.
Viridian.
All right, Lord.
Stand aside.
Oh, by the way, Winston's driving the car.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We did come up with that.
we didn't come over to watch it. So. There we go. That should be one for our class.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you doing anything else for your turn?
Unless you want me to roll for intimidation or anything like that.
You can try to roll for intimidation.
And then I went and specialized in it. I might as well. 19 plus 4. 23.
They're pretty like they
They
just
just-
hold up their clubs like this, just like yeah, that and they have intimidation.
Nat 7. Got you for a second. All right, so they're a little shaken. So is that gonna be your turn though?
but they don't immediately turn and run. Right?
I feel like that's not really the way it works.
They're just kind of frozen in place. I'm fine with frozen in place.
What
As long
they
as they're
have
not charging. Last
Yeah.
time somebody charged us. and it
Yeah.
was just
what last
crap falling from the ceiling.
what they have to roll will save.
I think that's what you did.
I've never used it.
That's
Oh,
what
we
they
just
set it
rolled.
on.
Back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth at that
Well, I
point.
mean, doesn't
Like I would
that
just
mean
roll
that they're,
D20 and add
stunned for
charisma
one
modifier.
round?
Um,
If you fail a will save, don't you get stunned for 1 round?
no, that's not how it's showing.
That's
I'm
how
reading. I'm
Pathfinder
reading it right
works.
now. Yeah, you would get shaken if you were trying to intimidate someone in other things. Anyways, they turn to each other and start mumbling in giant towards each other.
All right, just in case I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a longbow.
All right.
So there you go. So you saw him before, he just has the sword at his side, and now he has a longbow.
Appeared in his hands.
Yep.
Oh, pretty cool.
That's your choice of weapon, huh?
That and the rapier.
Well,
They're handy. You can shoot.
She
I'm
really-
gonna stab you from
600
over
feet.
here.
Yes.
And that's a 60-foot range, you said?
600.
600.
Longbow is 600.
well, since I don't really use this for much of anything else, I don't really use it much at all. I guess I will use my lightning breath towards them, because the reason I think this is if they're 5 feet away, it might travel into a pattern where they might shout each other. You know what I'm saying?
Lightning breath doesn't work that way. I think it's a single line. So they,
So like
it,
you're,
it has to go
That's
through the
what
other
it is.
person.
Well, what I'm saying, it might show like electricity does.
It doesn't work that way. Good thinking though.
You can also wait to see.
Yeah, I'll just read that.
He's like, calm down, monk.
Well, you can like put your action on
yeah, ready.
hold, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can ready
ready
it.
You
in
can
action?
just
Okay.
ready in action.
So if you grab a spell or whatever, you can say I'm casting and I'm just gonna hold it to see where I'm gonna use it. But that's an instant kind of thing. So you don't even have to hold it. If you say I'm waiting to see it.
Alright, I'll wait, see what's going on. Well, actually, I guess I'll roll for intimidation too.
All right.
Okay.
So you do the martial arts display, but you're facing the wrong direction.
That's pretty much it. He goes to do a cartwheel and falls.
You gotta laugh a little
So, after he, what's your intimidation like? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like talk
bit.
him down? Like he did, he's like, stand aside.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, you can yell at them, you can physically intimidate them.
All right, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
your speciality is like martial arts or whatever, so you can kind of show that you're ready if they want to come at us. Get down off the cart and get, be prepared or whatever, so they have a sense that you're somebody that they don't want to mess with.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll jump off the cart.
He goes to flex like in a cartoon, his person just falls.
It wasn't quite that bad.
You're a little 5.
5 plus. Yeah. Be crazy about
It's not too bad though. Yeah. So when you try to do your intimidation, they just kind of look at each other and start chuckling. Are you doing anything else for your turn? Are you readying your breath weapon? Okay. What are you readying it for? What action?
For an attack.
Okay. I mean,
Like, yeah, like, are they, like, when they run towards us, or?
Yeah, when they run towards us.
or else you're just waiting to your next turn. Right.
Yeah, for when they run towards us, I'll shoot it out.
Okay. That's what you have to ready in action. Estrella, your
Wait,
turn.
so it's like a trap card that we do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Don't look at me, I'm a magic guy.
It's okay. I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, so.
I don't think that there is one in, I don't think there's a translation. No, there's nothing that you
There's
have
no
to set
goal.
up to, yeah,
I
no.
played a little bit of Magic. I didn't get into it.
I would say I'm probably just going to, ready in action as well. Just because, you know, they don't seem like they're going to move out of our way, so I'm just going to draw one of my javelins.
Okay. And prepare for them to start walking.
Yeah, prepare for them to start, like, if they charge. I'll probably wait until, like, if they get a little closer, maybe, you know, within what are they? What is it, 60 feet away right now or 80 feet? I can't.
I think it's 80.
My brain is.
That's okay.
Yeah, once they get half their distance or whatever like that,
Okay.
if they get to that point.
Actually,
I'll go for the one on the right.
All right. So that's going to end your turn.
And am I able to ready in action and take a defensive stance?
If you're not doing anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll also just take a defensive stance just in case.
So the first ogre, like I said, they're chuckling at this point. You had them though. You had them.
I'm the big guy here.
Yeah, I was thinking intimidated by the fruity guy over there, but then this big guy.
Well,
He chuckled.
him, they can look at him and they know what the danger is. They have no idea what I can
Yeah.
do that I would
Just
stand up to two ogres
Yeah.
and challenge them. So they were probably a little freaked out. And they were like, okay, I have no idea what this guy is doing, but maybe we should think about this.
Mhm.
so the first one kind of just shoulders the other one as he walks by him. And he starts charging up to his 40 feet. You two get your ready action right now.
Okay.
You
So,
go
okay.
ahead and interjects on his turn.
16.
Plus one.
So it'll be 15.
To hit, that's a hit.
Wait, what do I add to this?
That's a hit.
Yeah, where's your spell? It would be something plus whatever your spell save thing is. I'm really bad at words. And then D6.
Oh, see?
I can't remember what the actual. I don't know what the 18 family really picture is.
It's not even monk, it's
There's
dragon.
Dragonborn's in there, right?
Yeah.
What they're
The back weapon?
yeah, the breath weapon.
I don't do any damage.
Not doing any damage.
Nope.
Dexterity,
Roll
sorry.
1 minus 1.
It's
Yeah.
Dexterity. 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 4 your dexterity.
My javelin just kind of crumbles
Yeah.
against the ogre.
My hit so it just bounces off.
Oh no, it's like it was a natural
Breath weapon.
0. I think it will probably.
Each creature in the area must make a saving throw.
For
8 plus
Oh.
Constitution modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Wait, 8 plus 1?
Oh,
8. The DC for the saving throw was 8 plus Constitution modifier.
My DC is 12 for it.
8, 9, 11. So they have to save against an 11.
It says save is DC 12.
that's
here.
for them to. That's what it is. They have to roll a save versus getting hit.
Yeah.
You're going to hit, or you're going to make your mark, anyways. So
Do we
they
have
have to
to?
do a. And you're what kind of dragon? Black,
With
blue. So it is a lightning. And it's a dex save.
Yeah.
30-foot line. 5 to 30 foot. Well, he did not pass that dex save. So yeah, your lightning hits him. Now you roll damage.
2d6.
7.
Not bad start.
That's not bad.
I feel like I should
How much damage you do?
7. I feel like I should just shock him pretty good. He should be stuck.
And now that those 2 interjections are done, he hurls a javelin at you, Winston.
Good luck.
Not 11.
Good luck. Oh, actually, I'm a monk. I can throw that shit back at him. Let's get it.
No, you can snatch it.
No, deflect missiles.
Okay, fine. You can't snatch it. You can just stop it from doing it.
No. If I reduce it to 0, I can throw it back at him.
Reduce what to 0?
Damage.
Okay, but he missed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you rolled an 11 in
If
your
you hit a
armor
tree,
class.
so.
Actually, it's 17 to hit. I hit.
Yeah,
and
that's
his
if he
armor
hits me.
class. So if
Yeah,
it's
you're
at
right,
the same,
never mind.
if it's at
He
his armor
hit.
class, then it would
You
hit.
hit me?
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay. 1d10. Reduce the damage.
It would have been 12 damage.
I reduced it to 0.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5 plus my dexterity, which is +4 plus 1 more.
Okay,
I reduced it to 0, and now I get to throw it back at.
cool. You have a disadvantage because it has a large javelin.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
But I also
It's like a harpoon.
Yeah, you're like trying to throw a big harpoon at this point.
But I also have really good strength.
All right, but you understand it's a size larger than what you're supposed to be wielding.
Oh.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're giants.
So
They would
what's
have
the
a
damage
giant.
for it? I'll know what
That
Mine
is
a
2d6 plus your modifier.
modifier for what?
Either your strength or dexterity, whichever. No, it's your dexterity modifier. But you gotta roll a hit.
Oh,
You have disadvantage. 13.
13 plus. Really slow
Dexterity.
17.
All right, roll again.
Roll again.
You got disadvantage.
So
All right,
it's
cool.
20.
So, remarkably enough, he snatches his giant javelin out of the air, whips it around, curls it back, and is able to hit the ogre. All right, see, you guys are off to a good start.
7, 8, 9, 11 damage.
11 damage.
That's more.
I'm badass.
All right.
But I can hit him.
Wait.
And the second ogre runs up and throws a javelin at you too. Now, I know there is a limit to how many you can do in a round.
Yeah.
Let's
I can't
deflect.
do this one.
I thought so. 10 plus 6.
He does not hit.
Oh, there you go. He missed you. All right. That's going to be the end of their turn. Back to Viridian.
Okay.
Let me grab some soda.
Which one did we hit so far?
You hit this one.
So he hit him twice, right?
Yeah, he's
The
been
same
hit
guy?
twice now.
I also say you should see where you are if they're hitting him.
Absolutely.
I think
All
we're
right.
in a good spot.
I'm gonna. You can do if you have something that's a bonus action. You can do it before or after the regular action, right?
Yeah.
So as a bonus action, I'm casting Hex.
Okay.
It's up to spell and I will use
I'm
it.
supposed to use it.
And then it worked really well last time, so I'm gonna cast Hex on the guy on the left, the one we haven't hit yet.
Okay.
And my action is going to be that witch bolt spell with the beam of blue energy
Okay.
thing. I'm using the bow. Okay,
What do you do?
same guy.
The one you cast hex on?
Yep.
Okay. Takes a small
I
twig
get
from a
to-
tree that's been struck by a bolt of lightning. He whispers some words into
Actually, I don't
it.
even need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
The focus thing.
The tree.
I know it's really cool and you love telling that and everything, but I don't actually need components.
So I couldn't see them.
And just so you know, if it comes out, he has disadvantage on. I get to pick an ability.
Okay.
So you like to say Constitution.
Constitution saves?
Disability
All
and
right.
Constitution save. Okay. All right. So, what did I do? Which one? 17.
That's a hit. All right. You guys are. Good thing I didn't have 3 of these guys. I think you guys handle it pretty well. So they get a solid swing of that great club.
I get extra dice. So, which ones?
Well, the first one I said is gonna be baby dance.
But
All right, it's 20 lightning plus 5 necrotic.
oh man,
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
40.
Oh, so how 20?
It's 2d12 lightning plus a hexstem, which means his curse. So I get an extra.
Gotta keep my wits about me.
Every time I hit.
I don't know. I know what goes on.
It was.
All right, so you did these. All right, I got it. 5 necrotic, and then how much?
20 lightning.
20. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, that's better then. Perfect. It's even more damage, or less health, however you want to look at it. Yeah, a little bit of both, right? That was pretty good. Are you doing anything else for your turn?
Nope, the spell stays active for a minute. So
All right.
I continue doing damage every round.
That's
I'm
the
not
way.
doing anything else.
That's the way to do it. All right, because it's just a beam of electricity going to him.
It's less damage in the second round. But
Yeah. All right. Winston, your turn then.
Alright, let's do this damage. Okay. I think what I do believe I'm gonna do. Go ahead and use my key points. Now you're about to see what's going on here.
I love you.
I use Way of the Four Elements water. Use 2 key points, 3d10. I can prone it or 25 feet closer, and plus 1d10 per extra key point. Trying to see if I can hit it.
It's a hit. It's a hit. I mean, you gotta think about it. These guys are just wearing like rudimentary armor, and they're huge. They're not hard to hit.
Yeah. Alright. 2d10s.
Now, are you pulling them closer to you, or what are you doing? You knock them prone.
Well, these 2 people are ranged, so I'll go prone.
Which one are you attacking?
I will do the one to the left.
That one?
There's less damage done to it.
So he thinks.
And I'm gonna use that extra key.
And he drops. Easy enough. Oh, barely, but he drops. All right, you doing anything else for your turn then?
Take a defensive stance.
Okay.
Oh,
Strela.
I forgot. I leveled up by 4 key points now.
Oh man,
I forgot about all that. Nice.
nice.
Nice. I can do 5 d10s whenever I
oh,
want.
he hit the one that I had. The
Yep.
Waka.
Oh, no.
All right, it's not a big deal.
He's dead. Just calm down.
Which one? The one to the left?
Yeah, he's out.
25 damage.
And then Okay, I'm gonna set fire.
Set 'em up. This ogre is on fire.
Ooh, he's wearing cloth
How
armor
far
too.
away?
Oh, I don't
How,
know
how
about
far
that.
away is he? Is he 40 feet away, you said?
Yeah, because he would have moved half his, which is 40. Yeah,
Okay.
He's wearing cloth
So,
too.
he's wearing hide armor.
I thought it was gonna just turn into a fireball.
I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. I think I'm reading this right.
It's a ball of spear,
Yeah.
a spear of fire that you can move around.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's like a 5 foot sphere of fire that you can control and move around as you want. It stays there as long as you keep concentration.
So it has to be in the unoccupied space of my choice. Does that mean that I can do it next to him and it'll still?
I think that means that you create an unoccupied space
Okay.
because you can use it as a weapon. I know that you can hit.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
with it.
yeah. So I wanna hit him with it because I can do it within 60 feet, so I don't even have to move for it.
Is there any save?
Yeah, they've got to make a dexterity saving throw,
It's probably not his strong point there.
and then even on a failed save, it's
Actually,
half
it
as
is.
much damage. So they still take damage whether or not it's a fail.
A 16 minus 1. So 15 for save. So you would roll for damage,
Okay, so it would be
and he would take
Then-
half that damage.
okay. Eight, 9. For
Rounds down. So 4. So he kind of just barely tries to sidestep this thing.
flash fire.
Flash fry. And now you've got this ball of fire beside him. It's going to be the end of your turn then, because you have to keep concentration, I believe.
Yeah. Duration up to 1 minute. Yeah,
Okay.
and I take a defensive stance, I
Okay.
guess.
And so he is going to charge on up and pull his great club out and swing at the monk. He says, "Nat 20." As he laughs. All right.
Oh, question is, how far does he hit the moon?
Yeah. Swing, bada, bada,
See,
bada.
that's a bad thing. You guys are behind me.
All right.
Especially you. I'm gonna crush you.
No.
I'm gonna crush him. He's probably got a good aim.
Don't fucking cry.
I heard 16. He's doing some good damage.
So 20 damage. Big clean.
Out of the park.
That's the thing about
Does
like,
he hold his ground or does he fall back?
no, he moved his whole basket at his turn. He can't do anything else.
Well,
Oh, you talking about him?
Yeah.
No, they don't talk about staggering and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something pretty fun. Okay?
Well, that's not your turn.
Oh,
Did you get a reaction?
I would say.
No, there's no reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably got some funky ability that
Well,
lets him react.
yeah, right. He could have. But,
actually, I do. But it's too late for all that.
so it'd be Viridian's turn at that point.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Yay, me. Okay, just wanna make sure I was doing that right. All right, so as a bonus action, I'm switching the hex spell. Because I
Okay.
can switch targets to the new guy. And I guess since I have the bow out, I might as well use it.
Might as well.
You're just gonna
What's,
shoot
what's this gonna be? What's gonna be his disadvantage?
Oh, let's go with dexterity.
That was a
Because
good
he's up
choice.
close.
Oh, she has a fireball too.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, there you go.
And I know he's
Good call.
super fast, so if there's any way for this guy to avoid the monk, it's going to be with dexterity.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage with dexterity, and we're going to roll for hit, which is not going to hit. It's a 10.
What? Just 10 altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. You almost hit him. Bounce off his hide armor. So that's the end of your turn then?
Yep.
All right, Winston, your turn.
Am I able to ask somebody something as
That was a brief question.
turn him? I'm like oil.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he gets me oil.
Hmm,
Or do I have to wait a turn?
I think you'd have to wait on his turn at that
Because
point.
that would be an action on my part.
All right.
It's-
Well, do you have your oil accessible?
Now
That's
you're getting into a whole conversation while
Yeah.
you're trying to fight.
You saw me put it into the pack that's in the wagon.
There you go.
Oh,
So
it's
you know
actually
where it
in
is.
Okay. So what I do,
He's got a buddy.
climber's kit, there has to be rope, right?
Yeah.
So what I do, I go for a grapple.
Okay. I think he gets a plus something to his grapple because it's a large creature.
I know the old system. Yeah.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. Some of these are,
Rules.
yeah,
Is that 5e or no?
yeah.
This
It's,
one is
Well, I rolled 16.
I think I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
It's 16.
no more than one says.
Yeah.
Which I went out years.
You try to seize it. So it's athletics versus athletics.
So you can do one size
So
larger.
he uses athletics, and the ogre gets to use athletics or acrobatics. So even if you strength check or dexterity check.
Okay.
So you can strength.
Wait, so I get to add my athletics to it?
Mm-hmm. That's why you're athletic.
Good luck. I get a +5.
All right. So roll for a grapple.
It's 16.
+5, so 21.
18 plus 4.
Ooh.
They won by 1.
I hate you.
You did just try to grapple an ogre, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good.
Almost had.
You almost had him. That's
Well,
what
at
I'm
least
saying.
in my. I
Should've
still
had
in
that
front
one.
of him.
Yeah, but you failed the grapple. You're not grappling him.
Grabbed him and he just
He's kind of just
strength is
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do this then. Well, I'm going to use. I'm going to use Step of the Wings. You spend 1 key point to dash as a bonus action, or double jump distance. I'm gonna use my last key point for that.
I would say beautiful.
all right. Where you going? Which direction are you going?
I am going towards the code.
Okay. So as you turn to move or run away from him, he gets
Okay, attack.
attack of opportunity. Oh, buddy, you got lucky.
Did I?
Yeah, he didn't hit you. You rolled a 2. So run back down this way.
Am I able to make it to the cart?
Yeah, you're at the cart.
Okay. I have 44 speed.
Right, but the cart was right there.
Wow.
All right, that's going to be into your turn. Estrella?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess draw my scimitar.
Yeah, seeing a warrior princess.
You still have that ball of fire thing going.
Do I? I thought I
Yeah, you
lost
do.
focus. Oh,
No,
I do.
you still have it.
Well, if it's all the way, it's still all the way back there. So it's actually a bonus action. I can move it. So it would be a bonus action. I would move it towards him again, and then try and hit him with it again, and that would be
That's just your bonus action. Because I mean, like,
okay.
there's no trying to hit him. It's more of him trying to dodge it. Like, you
Okay.
can move it in the square of his bonus action.
Okay, so then it was he really only moved 30 feet up, right?
Yeah, well, 40.
Well, he was 40 feet away, and now he's 5 feet away, 10 feet away. How big are our squares?
Those are fire. I guess it's more like 35 feet. Right?
Okay. So I can move it 30 feet.
So you can bring it up behind him.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then he has to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah. With a disadvantage.
Right?
No. 13 versus dexterity. Oh, that's right. -1. So 12.
That is a hit
Hey, try to dodge it. Was that over your?
over my what?
You should have.
Is there a certain thing that I'm supposed to be looking at for that?
Yeah, that should be your spell save. Your general spell
How much
save.
longer does your bolt of fire last?
It lasts for 1 minute, so this would probably be, how long has it been since?
12 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
So you should have a spell DC.
I remember, I thought I wrote it
I
down.
thought you did too.
We always go through this every
Keep
time.
your concentration on that.
Something, didn't we decide it was like intelligence?
I thought it was charisma.
For what?
For children?
Mm-hmm.
Let's write it down this time.
Yeah.
Pound no dice.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom is your spellcasting
Okay.
ability, blah, 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 whenever. Wisdom. Use your wisdom modifier when setting the saving throw DC for a druid spell.
So wisdom modifier and your proficiency bonus added together.
Plus 10, right?
8. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Okay.
So,
So 10.
where's proficiency? 2. Okay, yeah, so 10.
Okay, so he still takes half damage then.
5. 2.
So 2 more damage.
And so that was still just my bonus action, right?
Right, yep. Spoiler alert, the mutt dies during this episode. That's why I was hoping Brandon played this. The one that I told you gave the spoiler alert about Game of Thrones. I was going to give him a spoiler alert for later on for his character.
So I guess I'm still gonna try and stab him, I guess. And I'll probably die about it, but I'm gonna still try and
Don't
stab
die.
him.
Have you noticed that either one of them, when they attack, they don't have fear?
I don't.
Nope, you do not.
Just tends that I kill everything.
So then I'm just going to,
You're going to swing into the air.
yep, I'm just gonna swing past him and then I'm gonna fall back a little bit and take a defensive stance.
All right. So that's going to be your step back, you said?
Yeah.
All right. And it is the creature's turn. Well, at this point, yeah, you're the one that was casting bolt on him, right? You didn't cast on him?
Yeah.
All right,
No,
so,
but didn't you?
I haven't hit this one
right.
yet.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to step towards you, Estrella.
Ah,
By the way, why they were after you? Because you're the one that failed the intimidation.
They figured you would use these start.
All right, pretty much.
I wasn't though.
Well, good, probably a good thing you failed the intimidation.
yeah.
So we're one after her.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at you. Estrella. 11 plus 6.
Yeah, you did.
It's a hit. $13 damage. Ah! She's like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. So good chunk of change there. That's gonna be the end of his turn.
Like four 11 ass.
Little
411.
Yeah, exactly.
tiny little Viridian.
It's about the size of a shell.
You can see how small they are.
All right, so we already changed that. So, all right, I guess I'm just gonna use the bow again. So we have that. I'm gonna take a couple steps back because I know that ranged weapons are a disadvantage if you flank.
Alright,
Just gonna backpedal really fast.
take a shot.
Back and take a shot.
Were either one of you able to light an arrow?
22.
That's a hit.
Sorry?
All right.
Any of you guys able to light it?
I actually have, yeah, I could do that, but I also do have.
Oh yeah, you can just set things on fire.
11
No,
for the
I
arrow
could
and
do the
another 3
produce
in the
flame, and I
crowd.
could, set up
Oh,
the
wow.
fire.
Okay.
I've got acid arrow,
That's a good chunk. It's a tough
I
bow.
need fire.
and then I also have
Alright,
Well, it's a packed weapon, so it's
Right.
not
Flame
arrows,
blade.
they're
It's
shadow
blade.
stuff.
Which
so
is
it gets
even
all kinds of-
better, yeah.
It gets all kinds of bonuses in addition to damage.
or
alright. Is that going to end your turn? Okay.
yeah, this
You can't
is
Yes,
really do much
I
of
guess.
anything
appears
else.
in my
Yeah.
hand.
Alright, once then it's your turn.
Alright. Look at the cart for the oil.
You find oil.
Do I still have an action?
You have an action.
Okay. I run up to him.
That's your action.
You still probably, how long has it been?
Oh, this is round 3 of your flame.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
could
would
probably
have
still
That's
use
what I'm
that
saying.
flame, yeah.
6 divided by 60,
That's what I was
so 10
thinking.
rounds.
If you
Yeah.
can hit him with that flame and I have oil all over him, you can't stop from burning up.
Mhm.
Aegis
Well, he can-
just gonna go.
He could have threw it,
Oh, okay.
but he didn't throw it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't open.
It's a glass flask of oil.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was this like metal canister with a screw on.
No, they're made to be able to be used like that too.
Well, I didn't know that.
Want to back up and do it again?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you do that one. Rewind.
It's nothing.
Pull a
Then,
little stopper out and throw it like a grenade.
yeah, that's what I do. I throw it at his head.
Roll the hit.
Can you possibly take damage from this?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
Nine plus something.
Plus your dexterity
Range
modifier.
attack, so-
Plus.
What's that?
That is a hit. Yay. And oil just, obviously the plastic explodes on him and the oil's flying everywhere and just runs down him. And he bursts into flames because he's still at the fire.
Spirit.
Yeah.
And I have fire
I know.
resistance.
Tim's like, you owe me for that. For Illyrian.
Although I'm so close to him,
So
I have
I think he
fire
will take.
resistance. So do I take half fire damage or?
Well, I mean, I don't think
Depending on
that. I
how
don't think it would damage you.
No. Okay, I just wanted to be
I
sure.
just used that.
So that's what I bought them for.
Throwing from the giants.
We can use them as
Well,
the
not
lanterns and everything, but you
Giant.
know what?
I think
At this point, our goal is to stay alive.
it's 1d6.
With the money I used, the stuff that we found together. But I wouldn't have had if you hadn't saved my butt in there, so you're entitled to it.
I'm gonna go for 1d6 for fire damage because that's what it used to be. And there's nothing that's a straightforward answer here. 2 damage.
Every round.
Yeah, well, that's gonna re-roll every round too.
I'm just doing extra damage.
All right, which is extra damage is always a good thing.
Don't run up and punch
You got the what?
I said it's up.
Yeah.
My turn.
All right, so it's Strella, your turn.
You're not gonna use water.
He's already on fire. He's already taking fire damage. I guess I'm just gonna try and slice on him again because I
Okay.
apparently am drunk. Whatever they gave me before passing out.
Sorry about that.
Swing that scimitar.
13.
That's a hit. She's so excited. I hit him.
Do a
So
little
he
bit
takes
of
scimitar
damage.
damage.
2.
2 damage. And then you still get to, he has to try to keep your fire damage this round too from the sphere. He managed to take half damage from whatever your sphere damage is. So roll for it.
So 2.
You guys are really literally just chipping away at this guy.
6, 11, 5.
8 damage. Wow. Now it's his turn.
Ah,
He is going to walk up to you and just grapple you.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's like an automatic.
okay. So what do I have? Do I have to do that grapple thing, like my strength against his strength?
Or dexterity,
Or
whichever
dexterity.
one's better for you.
Strength-ish.
Okay.
So what do I have to do? Roll 20?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll try. Let's see if I can beat this. 19.
Good. He got a 1. He rolled a 1. So somehow he just on fire, I guess, goes and like just trips over and stumbles.
He grapples the burning sphere.
Yes.
I got you!
So he kind of stumbles off and falls over here after a couple steps. And he's prone at this point. And that's going to be the end of his turn. I mean,
Does he have to roll for fire damage again? Or?
well, no, I
What
counted
about-
that last
Okay.
on your turn.
Okay.
Did he hit the fireball?
He's actually out of the fireball.
Yeah, the fireball was on the other side of him.
But he's still on fire because he has oil.
Yep. Oh, Meridian.
All right. Shoot him again. It worked really well last time. He's prone, so
Shall we take a break?
20.
Yeah, we can take a break in just a second. 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
$12 from the arrow and another 6 in fire. Do you know this? I didn't want to. Did we go?
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't want to feel like I was the reason.
No. That's all right. No, I don't fucking know. I've run like every gamer in the history of gaming, they know what that song is. Except Ethan. I'm glad I don't have 3 of those guys though. That'd been a little disastrous, I think. I still think you guys probably would have been close.
We just would have spread out the damage.
Right.
But yeah, because he's almost dead, and she took a whole bunch of damage, and
Yeah.
I'm the only one who didn't get hit. And I'm out of spell slots.
Like a literal. That one damage dead versus that one damage.
Yeah. Well, this is the one where we were using all of our special abilities, and then this one we were just like clinking away. I hit him with a flask of oil.
That's too Oh man. All right, so I am going to go ahead and give you XP. It's going to be 450 total, so 450 divided by 3. 150 apiece. 150 XP for that.
Yeah, I heard from outside and I know my little.
Little bad.
So little experience comes in.
Go on.
Ugh, I miss playing. It's been like
It's been years for me.
Yeah.
I haven't played since I moved down to Florida.
Okay, so your face is familiar. Where do I know your face from? See, you work at Samuel Gaines. Okay. I went to school in 4th year, so I graduated from LPA in 2015.
Like Westwood. Summer school?
Nope. I was a big kid. My honors bullshit. I mean, then I was involved in a theater program at IRSC. I used to work at an auction house in Fort Pierce. Ever go to an auction house now?
We might have just bumped into each other in one of the school things.
Probably. Yes. But yeah. So how long has it been, Lisa, since you moved down to Florida? How long have you been in Florida?
Which is why I've never.
And how do you know Joe?
Massage.
Okay. Depends. How I know him? I work at massage at
Oh, do you?
I work at that.
Is it possible we knew each other from there?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes, that is exactly it.
Connection.
Okay, that's exactly what it is. I've checked you in and out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bove.
Yes.
Yes. Last name. Know it. Okay. Totally all coming together.
Okay.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Well, it's really frustrating when you see somebody and both of you recognize one another, but it's out of context and you have no idea.
This morning, somebody came in for an appointment and I recognized them, but like I didn't recognize their name just because I never knew their name or whatever. Ended up being my dentist's office receptionist, and she was like, she said to me,
She
"Hey
was-
Sarah, like blah blah blah." I guess and
Right,
you
'cause
don't.
she checks you in and out. But,
Yeah, so I was just like, oh my god, so crazy, just like not realizing stuff like that. But yeah, always that's what it is. What's it called? 'Cause I was thinking like maybe because there's Gamers Room, and I know they do a lot of tabletop stuff. And then down if you're in Fort Pierce and stuff, there's Big Dogs, I think. They do that. But I really just kind of stuck with friends or whatever and enjoyed this communication.
That's what I did. I played up and worked with friends who played all different systems. And
This is the first time
Fantastic.
actually where we don't have somebody coming out from over the chat. We usually have, there was like up to, I think there was 4 people that were in other states, coming in over chat. And then it was just me and Joe for the longest time here. And Ethan came along.
Mhm.
But I'm honestly really poor player. I like wish I had more knack or like creativity, this, that, and the other. But I'm just very timid. Very timid. I don't know what all I can do yet. I guess is in my
That's where you
third
experiment with
campaign.
it.
Yeah.
Ask
So.
questions and look stuff up.
Mhm.
You have a rules lawyer at the table like me who goes into the book. And, no, that's not quite right. She gets to do this.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I'm just still kind of like getting my footing with it. I'm still kind of like, so I found that a lot of my actions are very repetitive. All right, do the fire thing. All right, do the slashy thing.
But the problem I think is when you're unsure of yourself and when you create the character, it tends to have a theme. And so a lot of what you can do relates back to, and so if you're facing a situation where that's not especially helpful,
Yeah,
then
like
you're
when,
just like, okay.
like when we were fighting this fucking, what were we fighting? What were the water things in Eureka's castle?
That
Like
was
that,
really weird.
yeah, the
monster.
water elementals.
It wasn't it had a special name, but it was pretty much a water element.
Right.
It was
It's like
crazy.
OYTER or something like that. A weird monster.
Yeah, but like basically like we were all like defensive.
Yeah.
We all had like these magic and
Because
stuff.
underwater, it's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has like a 10-foot reach. And,
Right.
yeah. And for whatever reason, our aquatic
We were fighting those forever.
friend decided to jump into the water, and that was terrible.
And yeah. It was, oh, I can't wait to like go back and listen to all of our shenanigans.
It's pretty funny, the stuff that we come up with. All right, so yeah, you guys successfully
Oh, it's 150.
150 XP.
To each of us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's the level up again? I'm gonna see
So
what
you
it's
guys-
2,500.
I mean, what are y'all doing now?
He's a small campfire at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him out.
Okay.
With prestidigitation.
Okay.
That's out.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I can cast those make him go. So.
Really.
Might as well, right?
Alright,
And then
so-
poof, he's back on fire.
Well, I'm assuming we're getting back in the car.
Yeah, is there anything else that we like gained from this? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and search the one that isn't
Yeah.
crispy.
Okay, I mean, they really don't have a lot on
I
it.
didn't think they would.
You can find 15 silver pieces.
Okay.
But other than that, they just have large hide armor, large javelin, each of them, and a large great club.
am I able
Well,
to
actually,
use
one
a
has
large
one half
javelin?
of
You have to use that at disadvantage because it's see, like
Embedded in the
this.
shoulder.
Yeah, the one that's not crispy, of course.
Oh,
Well,
there it is. That's bigger than you, Sarah.
Well, I asked
Do
one
I
of
want-
you.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Well, I asked one of you if somebody else could drive the car because I need meditation in the back.
What do I have?
What's your definition of short rest?
4 hours is a short rest.
Okay.
Long rest is 8, right?
Oh yeah, I do need rest.
I think
as
all I
well.
need is a 4-hour meditation.
I mean, it's still daytime. Still at midday.
Yeah. So.
Or towards the end of the day. If
So
y'all
if we
y'all got to
pull off
know.
to the side and fix each other up and make a meal or whatever.
Yeah, it's towards the end of the day, but y'all got to the base of the mountains.
Or you want to just camp here? Go off the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Should we
if there's ogres,
yeah, if there's these ogres, I would say, should we do a scout? Should we scout the area to see if there's any other ogres somehow? Do we have anybody that's good at that?
what would that be?
Sir, arrow fells like not I.
No.
So what
I'm
is
quite
that?
content right
Perception?
here with the cart.
Um, think so.
Survival.
Survival
Survival.
or investigation.
The- the
I mean,
I would-
problem-
that
the
would be
problem-
me, I
The problem
guess.
is if we're scouting and looking for ogres or anything like that,
Perception,
none
right?
of us have anything to fight them with. We've used up all of our special abilities, so. Even
Well,
if
we
we found
could also-
something, all we could do is run faster.
hopefully.
Well, me, I can zip past you. Oh, that one.
He can run away better.
So let's just short rest. And then that brings us back to,
Well, do we want to travel for the rest of the day and then take a short rest?
okay, we can do it.
Because-
How far will that bring us? You said we're midday, that would be another 6 hours.
Because we want to travel at night. Because
Guys can't see. Oh, you can't?
I'm the only one.
Okay.
Okay, Elson.
Yeah, the
So-
little light.
Yeah.
Well, what's the problem with me? Let's see. Well, not unless you guys just want to do a long rest and sleep.
But that's what I was suggesting. If we continue on the road and we run into something,
Yeah.
we have a problem. If we go outside the road, there's at least a chance that we can get enough rest that we can recover.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that.
You guys just want to take a long rest? That was
Mm-hmm.
And wait till the next one.
And it's late, right?
yeah. I mean, it's
So
already
like,
you
even if
know,
we pull up the side and we bandage up whatever got hurt and everything like that, it's not gonna be any time to travel. So, do that as well. Yeah.
Do that, right? Well, me, I don't really sleep. I just read. So, I mean, I can count as a watch because I don't really sleep. I just meditate.
okay. Let's stick with
Alright, so we'll find a place where we can get the cart off the road without looking like we're running into a ditch somewhere. So
Okay.
we can get out.
That's easy enough to find. Yeah.
Alright. See if we can make a campfire so that the cart is in between the campfire and the road.
Okay.
So it's at least a little bit hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll keep it as small as we can.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to camp out for tonight then?
See. And then we're gonna be
I think
doing
we really
watch.
need a campfire.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure our rations, like, it's not like we need to.
But to be
keep it out
honest,
there.
anything that lives out here walking around is, of course, going to have little night vision.
Or they're gonna be carrying torches, which makes it easy for us to spot as long as we have a campfire.
That's the point of rations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I won't be able to see 'em.
Yeah, and I have, yeah,
If someone shows up, there's a fire. I can do it without a problem.
So without a campfire then? All right. So for the most part, besides the occasional cart that went down the road, there's one cart that passed out on that. Just stayed on the road. It was a pretty uneventful night for you. Yeah, you guys wake up, feel great and rested.
All right.
that's the ration, keep going.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Scan a
I did
ration.
need the rest
Send
anyways,
the
'cause
ration.
My health was not looking very healthy. Oh, I guess.
All right. Cool. All right, so you guys, like I said, are at the base of the foothills here. I guess you guys are going to continue on, right? I
Yeah.
assume so.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ride about 50 or 75 feet behind the cart, so I can stop every once in a while and check behind us.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Keep an eye out for behind you.
Well, there
So
are those
Mark-
people in town
So
that seem to be
marching
paying
order would
attention.
be our cart, me and Winston in the cart, and then Lord. trailing behind.
All right.
Like sticking the ass.
We're sticking the ass. All right, so the day goes on and it starts to turn nightfall. And you guys have made it to about this point.
No,
Go-
no trouble
Yep,
passing
no.
border.
No, nothing too crazy going on. Oh, no, wait, it's day 2, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Have we passed any places to stay along the way? Inns and stuff like
No,
that?
this is just
It's just
a
a
road.
No
Like
town.
even the description of Copious was literally just your last stop off point.
Right, right.
Well, I mean, everybody's still resting up, right?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
guys want to travel through the night?
hold on, I wanted to backtrack just to hear.
Because you can still
Day
see
2.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is I can't see, so I won't have much of a.
Well, if we do end up getting in trouble, we can always.
Yeah, all right, so day 2 goes by fairly uneventfully then. Just traveling. You guys see a couple of small roads without names or signs or anything. And just keep puffing along and you get nighttime on the other side of the mountains.
Okay. Do we need to rest, or can we travel through the night? Like maybe we could short rest and then travel through the night.
I think we will need rest. Just
Because we didn't. Yeah. Well, if we just travel.
Well, you
Full
can sit in the
7
back of
day.
the car while we're going for 4 hours, and that counts as your rest. I can sit in the back of the car for 4 hours. The other 4 hours of the night, that counts as my rest. So the other one's gonna be. I didn't see any stuff.
Well, let's keep it on.
All right, so you guys are going to just continue then.
We should be at Dustwood about midday. Right?
Finding Maximus.
Or we can keep the box. We already got paid.
Oh, you need to do
Technically, we'll get half day. You got half day.
well, you need to do the.
I might know it's in the box more than one.
You need to do inspect that.
Oh yeah, I was going to do like inspect magic, or what's it called? Inspect or detect poison.
Detect magic.
Yeah, whatever. Words on the box to see what is going on in there. So we are. Yeah. Sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. You can use your action to see the aura. And it's not encased in any stone, metal, lead,
All right,
wood, or dirt, is it?
It's just a
No,
box.
it's just a box. Do I have to like roll?
No.
That's
to
pretty
do it?
cool.
just do it.
Just do it?
I like how
Um,
they take the elements into the top.
Mhm.
Pretty awesome.
Or
He will not get phone service if it's a lead box.
Detect phone service.
Detect phone service.
all right,
Called us
so
for
you
that
cast
box.
it. Nothing of the box seems to note, but the boot and the map and a couple of items on other players have a faint glow to them. The boot obviously has a very strong glow to it.
Paint's the strongest, and then a few objects that they retrieved. Also. Okay, but nothing from the package.
Nothing from the
That
back.
was really cool. I was just watching my glass and I heard a little bit of a tension noise. I just saw a piece of ice just
Just
break.
crack open. That's pretty
That's
cool,
awesome.
isn't it? All right.
Sorry. Thought it was really cool.
Alright, since I have all this stuff and everything like that, while we're riding along the back of this car, I'm gonna look at this wax seal. What do I think the chances are of me actually opening this thing and resealing it so that they can't tell that I opened it?
You feel like you have a good chance of pulling this off. Like it's pretty simple wax seal.
Yeah, because I have all this stuff for remelting the wax on there.
Yeah.
It's just
And you have the forgery, right?
Yep.
Then yeah, you shouldn't have any kind of problem doing that. Like I wouldn't even make you roll for doing that one. Like if it's a royal seal or some kind of elaborate, signet ring
all right.
seal.
I'm gonna take a peek.
All right.
I don't have anything to detect whether it's a trap or anything like that. So.
I mean, I think I do have that as well. Should I do that as well?
Oh,
Detect trap.
Do I know about this?
Sure, you're driving the car.
Well,
No, I don't think
I
that's
can't let you open
me.
that.
And that was one of my
I can't let you.
other.
I'm a monk.
Right?
I just can't.
you're not a paladin though.
No.
No, but I still have morals
Okay.
I have to abide by.
Okay.
That's just how monks are. Good character.
And if this box is being sent by one evil person to another evil person, if it's a box full of poison that they're going to use to assassinate someone, you're okay with that.
Oh, yeah, I think that was actually one of my.
Wouldn't you rather know
Characters.
whether you are helping good people or evil people?
Well, if it is,
Should
whether
I
or not, we
cast-
can open the box, but we still must deliver.
Should I go ahead and cast detect poison and disease as well?
Sure.
Okay.
She's over here casting all these spells in this box.
Just making sure. Last thing I want is for.
It's not an animal of any kind.
Okay. Okay. So.
Is it a ditto?
No, detect radioactivity.
Detect phone service.
Alright, so you use your spell and you can't detect any poison or disease within the box.
All right. All right. Let's get
Well,
this.
I guess I go ahead and
unwrapped.
let you, but we still have to deliver it.
I understand.
Alright. So,
Oh, you're having a moral obligation about it or something like that. Moral dilemma.
so you're cracking it open.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You open it up, and inside
Nail.
Monks have to.
is a
Or I
brooch,
can't.
a very well decorated brooch. Like a pendant like you would onto a cloak.
Okay.
It's made of gold and it has gems on it.
Made up.
Actually,
Sorry, you said this
Oh,
was
let
a
me-
cloak?
Brooch.
a
A
brooch.
brooch. Okay.
Let me look something up for you.
Sure.
That's why I was like, whoa.
Like it doesn't move very much. It's more like a solid plate that lays on your back. But
It's dust.
you kind of look like a gold traffic cone. But
What happened to all
look
my-
like a something off the Wizard of Oz.
A brooch. It's not magical. It's not poisonous. Just be a family heirloom. This person probably left it behind last time he was in
That's what I was
Copious.
looking
Am I correct that we were hired to deliver the box? But not necessarily its content.
He
You-
specifically said the
You-
package.
Do you
Alright.
need this?
Well, we're riding along. I don't know if they do better.
Yeah, you just think of, so like inspecting the brooch, given your noble past, you do notice that it is of royalty, and it's actually the family of Am, and is a very noble family in Dustman.
Well, see, he did say package from the DMs, but I was not there, so I cannot judge.
Saying we were in the car. If they approached you in the shop.
So it's all you, my friend.
Decisions.
Boy, I'm glad I didn't take a good alignment. Because otherwise this would be tough.
Decisions.
All right, I'm going to seal the box back up with the brooch inside.
Okay. All right. So,
We have to, we'll kill the guard and take his phone.
I said.
But at least we know it has to do with one of the noble families, so we can use that information while we're investing.
Or maybe somebody will be looking for it.
Right, and then we know where it wound up. We have information. And
That's
sometimes
pretty
information is
valuable
more valuable
information,
than the
yeah.
brooch.
Is there a letter or anything within this package, or is it just the?
Just the brooch.
Just the
It's a very pretty brooch. All right, so you guys, like I said, towards the end of the day, you guys wind up on the other side of these hills.
Okay. We continue
Oh, yeah,
traveling.
you guys
Yeah.
decided to go through the night.
Yeah, we were straight on here.
All right, everybody roll perception.
Ready to sit
Who
in the
can
back
see-
of the car
Who
going.
can see at night? Right.
Well, I don't have a disadvantage.
You can't see at night, right? So I want to roll perception for you.
I can still hear.
Mhm.
Roll and just take a disadvantage.
Well,
It's wisdom out there, right?
Yes, I believe so. There's actually down below
Oh,
all your
passive
stats.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, so did we roll for it or we just?
What am I minus?
well, you should have a
Joe.
perception modifier. Or like
Uh,
you could
We're doing
Okay.
active
I got it.
perception right now, though. 20. Up ahead, there's a little tiny glimmer off the trail in the forest.
Hey, Joe. What do you want me to minus?
Hmm?
What do you want me to minus?
Well, you can't see at night.
I know, but I can still hear.
Okay, I mean,
I rolled a 20. Well, I rolled 17 plus 3.
you hear crickets and carriage and
Nothing.
normal sounds. Yeah,
don't hear the gun.
yeah, you
Do I
don't hear the
smell
glimmer.
it?
Okay, well, we don't.
Do I
see
taste
anything. I've only got a 12.
The evil.
Right. I know there's something coming up. Let me figure it out.
Did we decide? Well, you're not driving the car. You can see your gun. So it's one of us.
Yeah.
Does it matter if we were saying?
Okay.
To be realistic,
Well,
there's no glimmer because there's no light.
You've never seen a glimmer outside dark?
Depends on the
Moonlight.
overcast.
Right. The moonlight shining off something that has a reflection.
Yeah, I know you didn't think that for
I
it.
did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
So it's kind of night, isn't it?
It's at night.
Can you see?
You can
the moon?
see, yes.
Okay.
But while you guys are arguing about it, I'm gonna bring the car to a halt.
Okay.
Okay, you're out of it.
this was off in the distance to the right, like through the trees, or more towards the ground, like somebody's traveling towards there over us.
Oh, I mean, he's the only one that can see the glimmer.
But I'll describe what I
You
what
said
I
it didn't matter.
I brought the car to a halt and I'm gonna very quietly whisper that I saw
Okay.
something.
Up ahead, it
Delivering off the.
seems to be about 80
And since
feet
you're letting me
ahead.
make it up, it's something incredibly valuable and nobody's guarding it. No.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, up ahead on the right, off the path, just in the tree line, was the glimmer.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Straw straws.
I guess it's me.
Well, we can rock, paper, scissors.
No,
if
that's
you want.
What would it be?
How about me and you?
I
Except
can't see.
I can walk in front of you and you tell me what's in front of me.
I'm pretty sure he'd
So
be okay
you
by
don't
himself.
get one shot. So he gets me first at least.
That's true. I like that.
You're gonna leave me
Lauren
here
never felt like
with the
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're
My
gonna,
squire is gonna walk in front.
so I'm gonna stay with the cart
Yes.
because I can also see, and I can also see what's going on around the cart in case anything
I can just
glimmers.
I can imagine
way.
you just sitting on top of the cart, just
Right. I'm gonna hand him an unlit torch.
You can light anything, like you have that thing. Okay.
So that's all that.
you should
That was a
probably
good idea.
So you take the unlit torch. But I'm gonna walk in front. I'm gonna have a rapier. I'm gonna summon the pack weapon anyway.
Mhm.
We'll make it. Halberd! No, I can pull anything and I'm automatically
A
proficient in it,
trebuchet.
so- A trebuchet.
pitchfork.
I can do that.
You should
I'll go with the standard. We decided it was longbow and rapier, right? So I'm gonna go with the rapier.
you should do like a F-16.
Yeah, right.
No, not even. Just summon a Zeppelin.
I summon a stealth bomb.
Yes.
All right,
Now I
so
hear
I'm gonna-
something.
I'm gonna use my action to summon the rapier, but I'll do it later. and I will sneak.
Okay. So roll for sneak.
I was gonna say roll for sneak.
Which in this one,
Dexterity.
stealth. It's stealth.
It's dexterity.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that. So I roll for dexterity.
16. Well, you have stuff. You just
It's just
yeah, it's your dexterity.
13.
13. All right. So as you are quietly, I'm assuming, you're sneaking. So
Yeah.
and the tree line, about the time you can really make this guy out, he looks towards him. I was thinking I was going to say this.
All right, like he turns right toward him, like he can see him, or if he's like turning his head, like he heard something.
He heard something.
Okay.
It just so happens to also look directly in the direction.
Right. I
So I'm
mean,
gonna hold my hand out. Stop.
after a few moments, he just kind of goes back at ease.
Okay. So me, I crouch very slowly.
Roll perception.
I crouch very slowly and do that.
You hear something from behind.
What do I hear first?
you
You
hear,
just hear what?
you heard some twigs breaking back and forth behind you.
What I do is I look for a small stone or something.
Okay. I only roll a percentage on that one. There's a good chance you should be able to find it. But
Start.
yeah, you find it.
What I do is I throw it about 30 feet in the rightish direction, so it don't hit him.
Or you in the rightish direction.
Like 30 to, I'd say about say he's right in front of me.
Strap
45
into the
degree
other
angle.
direction.
Into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so he kind of, there's this number. I'm just staring into the woods.
Can I like look behind me and see?
Do you want to do anything right now, Tim? Because we're doing like
I know.
all this.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna wait and see what this because I don't know what he can see and he can't see. I'm gonna wait to see what this guy does.
And he's a medium-sized creature. He's some kind of orc.
So he's about my size.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like huge. Like
That's why I
giant.
wanted to double check to give you a realistic
I got
idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to make sure that he's by himself.
All right. Now you can look behind you. You can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
You
60
see
feet.
one of these creeping up behind the cart.
And it definitely sees me.
Yes, it's definitely coming towards you.
Well, we have companions in the back.
Yeah, sure do. So, like bait or something.
It's not like they're gonna help. No. I mean, I don't want to just like leave a card.
See what I can do.
How far are we from this thing?
This thing,
Yeah, how far
60
away did they
feet.
get? Yeah, how far away
They're
did they get?
they're a little
They
ways
scouted
up.
ahead?
Yeah.
Well, do these seem like fat creatures? So pretty.
So I can see them still in front of me because I can see
Yeah,
60
You
feet.
can see them still.
So I can still see them.
I asked
And
him.
this guy's like basically right in front of me. How far away in front of me?
He's still. I mean, you got lucky and heard him.
Okay.
He's still a little bit back there.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do is I asked him about how fast these creatures move. How fast they move. What I say, speak back to her, tell her to wait my coach.
But I was thinking, should I just go ahead? Should I like
Oh.
go ahead and move my cart?
Hold on, you've seen me do a whole bunch of stuff.
You can't go
I know,
Yeah, I know, I want you out of
I'm
the
kind
way.
of
No,
like
no,
speaking out loud.
I know you are.
I'm thinking, like,
okay.
do I want to move them faster?
You guys are like rolling bad.
How loud is spellcasting?
Oh, it depends on if it's verbal, somatic.
Well, I think everything is available.
Well,
I know I don't have to yell it.
The comma means that you can use any of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before I screw anything up, I am going to cast Armored Agathis on myself. I don't know if you can see the dark, but
He's probably, if he's close to you, he'd probably be able to feel it.
Spectral frost. I wouldn't assume that would be too flamboyant. I don't feel like that
No,
was
it doesn't
like
glow
shimmering. Right.
That's why I picked
That's
it.
why I was because I think magic armor. There's a glowing armor on you.
The mage armor doesn't
That's
glow.
what I
It's the other one.
That other one.
But this one is just
Okay,
no.
yeah.
This one is just
All right. Cool.
creepy gray ice stuff from my spectral check.
All right,
Yes, I tell
so
you to get back
you
to the
do
cart.
that.
I like my coach.
I think I'm. That's what I face.
tries to pretend like she's not there.
When you get back to the cart, tell her to move.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move my cart towards them. Like, if I mean, can I see what kind of weapon they're holding? Is that exactly what they are? They don't have any like.
Yeah, he has javelins too.
Oh, he's got javelins too, so he could be able to maybe
Well, it's a
get
far.
into that. But like,
There's obstacles.
what do you mean?
There's obstacles. I mean, they said there's an overhang, right? Oh, never mind. There's no obstacles.
It's a road.
So
Well,
I'm gonna go up and meet up with them.
Okay, so you're gonna video.
we'll get it.
All right. So as you start to pull the cart away, this guy starts running
How?
and he lets out a loud roar.
And I hear this and I yell, "Light my torch!" I'm assuming this guy sees my torch being lit. Oh,
yeah, your guy
hey,
is
bud.
that guy, and my guy is that guy.
So how
Probably
close are you? How
Well,
close is
I would assume that if you suddenly, knowing that we're being stealthy, if you suddenly start moving the cart, there's something wrong.
Right. Yeah.
That would be my assumption. But you kind of have to do one at a time.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Well,
can
now
assume,
we
you
heard
can
a
assume
roar
that makes
from the other
sense.
direction.
That's true.
So
How long would it take for me to giddy up close
Oh,
to them? So it's
okay.
like 60 feet. Like,
You got a few seconds.
okay,
I mean,
gotcha. So they,
yeah,
so they.
because very
basically
quickly this
immediately
is
know.
happening.
So is he
Okay.
close to me?
Oh, yeah, but you just started to turn the wall.
Yeah, I have to do that. I don't have to do the regular like the 12%.
Okay. So am I in like, okay, can I grab him and go?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
don't
I'm
weigh a
behind
whole
you
lot.
now.
Yeah.
I started walking back to the
I,
car.
I was thinking more of like the weight. Yeah, you don't weigh a whole lot. All right.
No.
Yeah, you can just grab one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I hear you, I yell, go. So, and I use my step of the wind and I use a key point to dash.
Okay, so he attempts to grab you. You allow him to grab you.
Am I ditching
That's the big
cart?
thing,
You're
I mean-
asking me to ditch the cart and run along
No,
with you guys,
no.
or?
So that's you told her to go.
Okay.
It mean a lot of
That's
things.
what I mean. Go with
Well, I'm not gonna
So-
stand here by myself, so I guess I'm gonna go with him.
So you guys are going to jump onto the cart.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting at.
Sure.
Oh, so his dash thing isn't like running. You can apply that to the cart.
No,
Oh,
it's just so I
He
can
just
take
picks
him up
speed real
and
fast.
just to the cart.
Okay.
So I can get there while it's going.
Or
okay.
which cart's
okay.
coming at you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm.
Well, yeah, I step out of the way and just run to the side of it.
Okay.
I guess what I'm getting at, I don't really see the point of
Of
needing
using a
to
key
do the
point,
dash. Yeah.
Because if she's moving at like 60 feet per, it's gonna jerk me. It's probably gonna fling him out of my hands. That's kind of
I guess-
irrational.
All right.
Yeah,
So if I
we're-
use my dash, I'm gonna catch up to it.
All right. So
Just thinking
the
logically.
Yeah, physically.
the one behind throws a javelin and is missed horribly, and the other one comes running out of the tree line to try to attack a horse. But at this point, we should call it all roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him just get a free shot run up on a horse. That's a little rude.
One.
13.
17.
All right, so that's your move. But you can tell he's running like right at the horse.
Well, I wait too. Okay. Let me see what this is. Okay, so what would I use for ride?
Oh, God. Bam! Miss Miyagi right there.
Nice.
Okay. So what I do, a little risky. I had a bad experience with horses before. And I'm gonna have another bad one.
Okay. Well, whatever
Actually-
you do, put me down first, because I'm all maybe.
Ooh, actually, I have a really good idea.
He's gonna throw the.
Are we
If I
faster?
throw the cart at him.
Are we obviously faster than them?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'd probably be able to get away.
Maybe. It depends on your
So,
immediate
I
action.
use water whip
Thank you.
with the prone.
Okay.
The prone.
Okay. But he's not exactly up to you right now, so you probably have to ready this action.
How far is it? It's a ranged attack.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you know, if it's intended to be a short encounter, you don't have to. But
Hey, I mean,
trying to distract it.
I said, all right, so you guys are all riding, and this one's obviously getting left behind. Ooh, I did not want to do that. This one is coming at an angle like this. He's obviously trying to get in front of the cart.
So it doesn't get it out of the way, the card is going to damage it. So it's going to be kind of
You're in
hard.
battle.
Oh, sorry.
I've only played Jeopardy for myself. I've done that with players before. I was like, oh, you just got shell shock and froze during your turn.
Well, I guess I'd go ahead and okay. I ready my will you still be able to run if I use my lightning attack? Will you stunned?
Is there a stunning effect there?
And it's just feels kind of stupid if he just keeps on running. Oh, electric! Oh well.
You ever heard of Berserker? Anyways, unless there's a stunning or paralyzation effect, then yeah, he's probably going to keep coming because he's on a mission.
Okay, I'm gonna ready my roll for this.
Ready? What?
I'm gonna ready my water.
Okay. So whenever he gets in range, what's the range on it?
25 feet.
Okay. He's almost at range. It should be like on his turn. Actually, what did you get on initiative?
32. You got a 1, right?
Me?
No, him. Or her.
So it is the monster's turn. He is going to get into range. He's in range and he's made it to the middle of the road.
Well, since it's a whip, am I able to jerk him out of place?
You can pull him.
Like at an angle? Like to
Well,
get him
sounds
out of the
so.
way of the cart?
It doesn't sound like that's the way
You
that
knock him on the ground, you just run over with the horses.
That's a problem though, if he gets hit by the wheel, it might throw the axle out.
that's the part roller over there, right?
Oh, sorry.
Anyways,
No, I see where you're going.
no, he had a good point, but the fact of the matter is, you read an action. He triggered the action. You have to go through it. Yeah. So with the
Okay.
whip, are you corning home, pulling home?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And who's driving? Estrella, right? Okay. I don't know why I got this job. I'll go ahead and make that attack.
Roll for hit.
Yeah, you stop to hit him.
13 plus damage, right?
Plus your
Oh, yeah. I should really write down my name. So proficiency.
water. Okay, so apparently it's just going to hit.
Oh, just straight up goes to.
He has to roll a dexterity save. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and either knock prone or pull 25 feet closer to it. On a successful save, he takes half as much damage. You do not knock him prone. So, dex save time. What's your spell save?
I do believe it's 12.
He failed. He got a 9 altogether. Okay, so you're able to either knock him prone or, and he takes 2d8 damage.
2d8. Definitely on the website.
That's what I'm looking at.
Same website, or not the website, the book you had on there. Said 3d10s.
I don't know. Whatever your character sheet says, we're going with that right now. Like I said, I just Googled it really quick.
Yeah.
Once again, this is the actual spell versus yours is the special ability, so I'll believe that was one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's probably why,
Right.
especially in that.
But nonetheless, what I'm getting at is, just go ahead and do damage.
Let's do this. I'm gonna kill him in one shot. I'm doing. We'll just go ahead and kill him. Using 5.
Are you using all your key points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
10, 19, 28, 29, 32, 34, 35, 36.
36 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Even there's only one guy? No, there's one behind him. One in front.
Yeah, we'll leave him behind now.
Okay.
And I just phoned him and did 36 damage.
All right, so then it would be your turn, sir.
How is he not dead?
Oh, he looks like this. That's a big dude. I mean,
Well, I don't know. Can't do much right
Where
We could shoot him with a
now.
bow right in the face.
Yeah, I didn't summon the bow. I had the. I guess we'll just go simple and do Eldritch Blast.
Well, we're still moving
Okay.
towards
Cantrip.
them. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're still moving towards them, so move us closer.
what does that do?
It's just the cantrip version. It's just like simple 1d8.
Yeah, it's just like that.
It's a freebie. So,
Take them all day long.
drop.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that is not a hit.
See, this is hard, guys. It's gonna be
All
hard for
right.
me.
He's not gonna be
Estrella,
able to attack though.
it's your
You're
turn.
moving?
No, because I thrown him.
Estrella's turn, which means the cart is moving on this turn.
Yeah, just keep it.
And you
Okay.
guys are going to hit this guy. Just do a percentage.
We're just gonna.
Well, I'll give you a 20% chance the car's going to shatter when you hit him.
Oh,
Because he's wearing plate armor. It's like rolling over. Yeah.
A rock.
Yeah, that's like rolling over a rock is what you're doing.
don't do
No, you
this.
guys are okay.
Okay.
Kaboom! However, one of your companions,
Pulls out.
I thought about that. I was not going to be that mean.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Alright.
Well, we were about to throw somebody out the campaign. I'm sorry.
Bye!
which one?
That's what you get for not showing up.
Is Ken still in the
Concert
back?
my ass.
I guess so. I
I
guess
think it was
technically.
Ken.
Yeah.
Hi, Clock.
All right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hen flies out the back. There's a chicken bird companion.
Okay.
She
I
was this
can't
huge.
remember.
She was this
I
huge
can't remember.
chicken.
It's like a
And she was-
cockatrice.
All right.
You
Yeah,
remember that from Final
Yeah.
Fantasy? It's
she was
like
pretty
a
tank.
human half cockatrice thing.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a where?
No. Good
No,
try, though.
yeah.
Good try. I see what you did there.
Right, and it goes bouncing out.
Yeah, the
Okay.
hen goes bouncing out.
What?
Did we need that?
Clock.
I'll miss you.
All right.
We're not
Now,
going back.
as well.
obviously, it's the other guy's turn, and he runs up his speed. Actually, y'all should go on further than that. How close is he?
You just moved your grid.
No, I didn't. You're
It's a heck of a card.
ridiculous. That was a heck of a card.
Good thing we checked it before we left, guys.
Yeah, Good rule. All right.
All right.
Well, I climb into the back and continue meditating.
A lot of parts just flying down the road.
Yeah.
I don't see that working over too well.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch out for that for a little while.
All right.
Yeah.
But you guys are you guys are going off. All right. So there's really only, I think I can count one of those. For half XP, so you didn't kill it. So 225 divided by 4. 75. You almost had it.
Each?
Yep. That was a pretty good job there, guys. So those two would have been easy. Those two
Yeah,
would
no,
have
I
been
said
easy.
screw that when I saw that picture. I was like, nope.
All right, but and it's still middle of the night, and you guys are still pretty held up. I'm assuming y'all are just continuing on.
I need to meditate.
Oh yeah, he's going to meditate. So a few hours, you guys just go right along, right?
Yeah.
A few hours go by, and it starts to get daylight. When, you guys are
From the
almost
sky.
there. And from the sky, no, up ahead though, there is someone on the side of the road with
Someone.
a cart, like a fancy looking. Do you guys
Like someone selling their wares.
make it?
Do we want to stop and see what's there?
Sure. it's a pretty-
Well, as we pull up, as I pull up, I tell him, aim though. I do not want to get robbed.
Well, I was supposed to say, you guys see this cart and this blonde human-looking humanoid. I mean, you make a decision whether you want to go on or you want to pass them, or you're going to approach them. I mean, you can stop the car right there and get out and
Yeah.
walk up and kick his ass. I mean, I don't. It's up to you guys how you want to approach it, or do you just want to just roll up?
Get out
I say we
20
just
feet
don't-
before. And ready. Just in case, because I really don't want to get in trouble with this guy.
No, I say we let Lord Fluther do the talking because he's the most noble here, and
All right, so I'm assuming you all are approaching closer as well. As you
Yeah,
approach
it's-
closer, you can pretty obviously tell it's a traveling merchant.
Okay.
It's a blonde-haired human, and he's stopped with his cart open and his wares and everything like
Nice.
that. Are you guys going to approach more?
Yes.
All of a sudden, no, no, he greets you. His name is Peter. He has blonde hair, blue eyes. He has basic supplies plus healing potions.
Woohoo!
yay!
Yeah, he just came from the capital and
Alright.
he just restocked and heading south.
So does he have any other kinds of potion?
No. So the
Are you
healing
sure
potions.
you don't have any other kind of potion?
The healing potions are 50 gold apiece. They do 2d4 plus 2 hit points. If you want to buy them.
Snapchat.
Other than that, you can get basic supplies for them.
Well, we did use a canister. How much did you get?
Just-
Some of your oil?
We still have 9.
Oh, then,
We're good.
then I mean, yeah, it would be smart for you guys to have some healing potions for.
I did not have that. Actually, can I sell stuff to this man?
Like I say, you just restocked.
Fortunately, the crap that we found together, I sold on the whole.
Oh,
So, yeah. But we cashed out.
Yeah,
So
we cashed out.
I got one little gemstone left and a whole mess of gold pieces. So, all right, let's do. Is there any way to tell whether a healing potion is actually a healing potion? I mean, he's going to say that it is, but the only way to test it, I guess, is actually use it. In which case, it's not good anymore.
Yeah. The potion, the vial is a red liquid and glimmers when it's agitated. But other than that,
Sound right?
so I'm thinking Clash of Clans. I'm thinking a gold potion.
well, I mean, you could roll for.
Detect magic.
No, it's not.
Because that'll only like glow if something.
What is
is
insight?
magic.
You can roll
It'll
insight
tell
to
me
see
what
how much of
magic
truth
it
he's
is.
telling. Okay, yeah, you can tell he's just
He's
an
legitimate?
honest merchant. Yeah,
Okay,
he seems a very straightforward guy.
that's
That would have been mean, wasn't it?
yeah.
So you
oh, that's
fake
why I
your
asked.
potions. There's a
I've met-
dragon battling
I've
you,
met
and
you
you're almost
before.
dead. You take it and pull it out, and
Poison!
You
Yay!
just drop. You go paralyzed.
Well, then I could do detect poison on it.
She could.
If
the guy,
you-
the
if-
guy
but
seems
it-
legitimate. So
seems
let's
legit.
buy. How many would you like? 3 of you? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna buy 6 of them.
Well, he does. He kind of chuckles. He's like, I might have to take a trip back to Dustbin just to restock on these. You about sold me out.
That's kind of rude because we're on our way to Dustbin.
2d4 plus 2, you said?
Yep. I'm gonna write that down.
You got 3 of them now. Yeah. We spent the money. We might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think this would be a good place to end for tonight. Honestly, I mean,
All right.
you
What
guys,
time is it?
it's 9.
9:30.
9.
Oh, it's 9.
Everybody plenty of time to go home, wind down for the night. Because I know I have to work tomorrow. Are you working
I'm
tomorrow?
off Friday.
Oh.
It's consistent and every time.
You know that one stage when you're in a dungeon that you walk into and it's just the restock room?
There we are. Hello and welcome.
Something's gonna happen in this one.
Is
They
it,
were gonna be yelling
yeah,
purpose
do you, what else would I need anything?
That's
Is
the
there
one thing
anything
I'll
else that they sell besides basic wear?
not.
Should I
Just
restock
little-
Just
rations?
magic
Do we have any
items.
rations?
No, it doesn't have anything like that. Do what?
Should I restock on my rations?
It's only done for the day.
Did we only use one set of rations?
We all used one. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm
Because
down
you
to
guys
7,
didn't really
but
rest
I'm
for
sure
the
that's
day.
good.
but let's see. Yeah, definitely doesn't have any magical item per se. I've got. I would like to play a campaign to where magic items are a lot more accessible. The thing about it is magical items, you start getting into a lot of unfair, unbalanced game mechanics. Because I've had people roam before, and they're given thousands and thousands of gold away dungeons, and they go and buy these immaculate weapons, and you kind of have to go through and beef the monsters. And that's a little bit
Well, and
of
the problem with having the super powerful magic weapons is that everybody else wants them. It's hard.
that's
So
probably
if
what
somebody
they do.
bigger and badder than you tries to take the shot,
You're in the middle of
you
town.
spend all of your time fighting these people off.
You're in the middle of town, and you get challenged to the door, and you pull your flame brand out,
And
and
now everybody
put
knows.
us on fire, and
Right.
all the whole town's like, ooh. Ooh. That's a big problem with it.
So we're leaving off. And we're doing what?
We are about right here. Well, actually, no, like that.
Should we try to make it to town?
Just first thing in the morning,
Or are we just gonna try and do that on next?
I would say, because once you get in, especially even once you get into town, there's going to be, there's a lot to do. There's just not so much to do in town.
No. Yeah, I just stay with my device.
Across these.
There's Dustman.
They were given to me from somebody.
Working in the south on those shows.
Well, like, I'm going to imagine that, let me double check that. The roads
Does that not
really
look
don't
like a niche?
match
Actress?
up too well.
Actress?
See, it doesn't put a river going on out and stuff. Oh, it does. Yeah, there's the river.
Yes, there
But yeah, I guess you're coming in on one of these.
Where are we coming in from? The farms?
It would seem, I'm assuming that there's a
South of the
road
river.
through here, south of the river, directly south of the dam.
What's the
So I guess this road is where you
what's the
get
size of the city?
You know what?
Size of the city.
I don't know if you noticed, but like those are all little buildings.
A pretty large city. It's
And
larger
and
than.
there's a wall.
I think it's larger than the other capital.
There's a park apparently. Yeah, this is a huge capital. Like if I'm not mistaken,
Didn't you say that we're going out to a castle gates?
like if you even look, like that country is pretty big. Not as big as this one, but
Not as big as
this is the major
Ambrosia.
port. I love this map here. It's pretty cool.
Wait, are we able to travel to other continents? What?
See the trade
That's a.
routes? And it goes down the coast.
Might have to travel over there one day. Wait, so I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff. Essentially, this campaign could go on forever.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of D&D and having the real world. Honestly, like I said, when I made this campaign, it's supposed to be a pretty short campaign, and it's very near to be its end. Like, you guys are about done to the point where I wanted a campaign to go. Whether your characters pick up something else and go on another campaign, it's a whole different story. It's just a campaign. You still have the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But the very large shooter fill is
The
almost
awesome thing
complete.
also is because you can stay
We're
your
about to
level,
fill
keep
the
your
shoe.
items.
Fill the shooter.
I
Do I-
wonder
you
if that
think?
shoe has anything to do with that coach.
I want to see. Hold on. I want to see the emblem on the boot and compare it to the emblem on the brooch.
After he sealed the box back up and everything.
Well, it wasn't
Can
the
you
wasn't the
redo it?
emblem.
Well, we opened it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
All he can
from
do is all he
memory.
has to do is hold the boot up and say, "Does this look like the thing you saw on the approach?" Right?
Because you would have to memory of what it looks like. But it doesn't. Yeah, it only know what remarkable comparison. That's it.
They don't look similar.
And make or style or anything, you know.
Right. Cool.
You haven't thought what the emblems is.
No,
You didn't think that in depth.
I didn't feel like drawing it. Because I mean, if you really want to know, like, I'll give you a brief, in depth, since you know you're wondering if I have a right in depth like that. Dustman, capital. Darwin Dustman, the 5th, Lord Mayor, City Council, the 9, and it goes on to name the 9 and their families and things of that level.
Oh.
Does it?
If you want, I'll introduce you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell them, you know,
Yeah, you
on a
can-
ride,
you
you
know
know,
all
general.
this.
You
What
would
was
know.
it
You would
that
know
we
that.
were going to see. I don't remember the name of the lord that we were going. No. The guy we were going to see about the boot
Yep.
was one of the lords, and that's why he brought me along, was because I can get them in.
Well, he was the sage per se, the keeper of the Grand Library.
There you go.
And but he's up in the tall tower of the castle. It takes special privilege to get to him.
That's what
You missed that part.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this tale that I've
Yeah.
been not.
But there's a good chance you could get audience with him because of your heritage.
it's like the only advantage to become a local bard is you get into places.
They might as well just use it, right?
What else would we be able to do if we didn't have it?
Well, there's a whole city of resource. That's why you gotta be clever and just really think things out and try to figure it out.
Or it may be why I created the character. You never know.
You never know. Oh, the plot thickens.
Oh my, nice one.
Oh,
Or say,
I really wanted to use that, but
use what? The ice. The ice.
combat.
what's it do?
It gives you 10 temporary hit points, and anyone who hits you in melee combat takes 10 full damage.
That's pretty badass. You take a spell slot.
Yeah.
Well, you're prepared for it in case.